Okay, let's get started.
Picture. This is the front meter. There's a little slow valve in it. It's running continuously.
Okay.
I shut it off at the pool, at the main line. It's somewhere inside the house, so I'm going to put that in as an item to be corrected.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Or could be a big deal.
Yeah. Or it could be something minor. The house looks great. All new paint everywhere, so I had to be, extra vigilant, look for any water damage. The driveway is good, just typical cracks in the concrete.
Okay.
And then the sidewalk is in good condition. Eaves and fascia look great. I didn't see any water damage anywhere, so those guys are in good condition, as well as the block wall and the hardboard siding on the gable ends. Those guys all look good. That's the main water line, and this is the shutoff valve right here.
Okay.
It works well. This is the shutoff valve for the irrigation system, which is there, but it's not working.
Okay.
When I turn this valve on, the anti-siphon leak, there's no timer, so that guy's just been abandoned.
Yeah.
Water pressure's at 60 psi, 40 to 80 is optimum, so we're right down the middle. We're missing the little brass anti-siphon devices.
Okay.
A lot of the things that are going to come up are differences between what was a safety standard in 1968 and what they are today. That's that guy that's leaking. You can see the water coming down it. And then those are the boxes. That's just full of water because of the rain.
Okay.
There's a planter box. The termite guys always call planter boxes when they lift soil up above the grade against the side of the house.
Yeah.
So I would just try to keep make it as dry as possible. These are both mechanical operating garage doors. They work, but they're mechanical only. Exterior lights. We've got a box that's not rated for an exterior use. It should be a waterproof box.
Where is that?
That's at the front. There's another one over here at the side. This is all the exterior lights.
Okay.
And then the wire that goes out and supplies the power to that should be in conduit.
Sure. Okay.
That's the gate into the backyard. That's the garage service gate, the door. This is the main electrical panel. It's 150 amp service. Back then in those days, we didn't have one single shutoff. The top half shuts off the power to the bottom half.
What kind of breakers are those, or what kind of a box is that?
The brand name?
Yeah.
It is a... I can't see.
Do you know what kind of breakers they are? Are they commonly available?
Just common. Yeah, they're common breakers. There's even a mini here. Everything looks good about it. It's copper coming in. Throughout the house, though, we do have solid core aluminum wiring for the 110 volt circuits. Aluminum conducts electricity as good as copper, but it oxidizes and shrinks.
Yeah.
So the connections really need to be looked at to make sure that those guys are all good. 150 amps. There's some more aluminum wiring back in there too. This is the light box on this side over here, and it's not rated for the exterior either. And then the outside outlets on the back and the back patio are not protected by a GS.
Okay.
That's the pool area. That is the line, the hose line that autofill for the pool. And then there's the pool that I didn't inspect. That's the gate into the backyard and the alley. It was locked, but it looks to be in good condition. The alley's clean. But the latch on the gate up front is broken.
Okay.
That's the garage view with the doors open. They work good. They're just mechanical operation.
Okay. Now that middle thing in the middle, that's not support, right? That's just so they can tie in for the single doors, or do you know that?
I'll go look.
Yeah.
They could be.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
I would say no. It looks like it's got a pretty good beam going across the top of it, and this is just kind of notched in.
Yeah.
So I think
it's just the connection point. Yeah. Be good to get rid of these antiques.
This guy's brand new. No power to it. Even though we have all the breakers are turned on, we're not getting any power to this guy.
Oh, that's funny.
That door needs to be adjusted so it closes by itself. It's
Okay.
a fire door. That's a water heater we just talked about. It's brand new from 2018, 50 gallons. But no hot water today. That's the laundry area. I didn't test the water valves over here. They're capped off.
Mm-hmm.
The 110 volt and the 220 is good.
Okay.
And then we got a soft water loop also. That's the attic access. We're missing the cover.
Mm-hmm. Slow piece drywall, right?
Yeah. New roof. That's an architectural grade asphalt shingle. It's
Oh, it's
been
new?
30 years. Looks great.
Oh, well, that's good.
Rolled roofing on the back patio looks good too. This guy is only 2 years old.
Perfect.
It's a heat pump, 3.5 ton unit. When I ran it today, it heated the air by 30 degrees and cooled it off by 17.
Super.
So it's doing good. A house this age with cast iron plumbing, I always recommend to get it scoped.
We already did.
Okay. Turbine vents look good. Condensate lines for the AC unit are good. It's a rolled roofing on the back patio. We're missing the bug screens. There's a pile of them in the garage.
Okay.
They're all single pane aluminum windows.
I'm familiar.
Okay. This is a little brick veneer out front just to make it look decorative. And some of those bricks are chipped off. So it's
Okay.
just a cosmetic thing. And this is up in the attic. It's a truss ceiling. It's blown fiberglass insulation. In some areas there is no insulation. And in other areas there's lower insulation. This has been trampled on a lot. I
Okay.
would recommend blowing some more insulation.
Gotcha.
Doorbell doesn't work. The fan in the front bedroom won't turn on. I can get everything else to turn on, but I can't get the
Okay.
fan on. There is a light switch on the west wall in that original master. I have no idea what it turns on and off. I'm going to call it a mystery switch. And then these guys right here are up ducts that go up through the ceiling. They're for residuals from when there used to be an evaporative cooler.
Mm-hmm.
They can be pulled out, put drywall over them, put insulation on top.
Yeah. Yeah. No smoke cooler anymore.
You know.
Yeah.
This is the original master. The sink is stopped up, and underneath the sink, the stopper's taped with electrical tape.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. And these lines are so corroded, I'm going to call them bad and just put a red comment and replace those guys. It's seen a better day.
Yeah.
You can see it's been leaking.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a little bit of water damage to the floor and to the wall right by the shower. They painted over it. I'm just going to put a comment in there to keep an eye on it, but even the tile's missing.
Mm-hmm.
That shower head was dripping, but I turned it off and went back outside and the meter was still running. So this wasn't the cause. This is the hall bathroom. Same thing. It is so corroded, and the other one was bad. I wouldn't recommend replacing that one. And we've got a little bit of moisture damage right there too.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I realized there was no hot water and went back out and shut the water heater. So nothing's working on that. In the master bath, the only vent is the hall window. Not the hall window, the exterior window. In the hall bath, there is a fan. This guy is this bathroom back here. I'm going to call it the pool bath.
Mm-hmm.
It's got new plastic drain pipes, so it all looks good. But the flusher valve is broken, so when you turn it, it gets stuck in the on position. And then that bathroom, the outlet is not protected by a GFCI. The other bathrooms are. That door doesn't have any weather stripping, and this door right here from the kitchen outside doesn't have weather stripping.
Okay.
They're loose. They're going to let in a lot of hot air. Little chip in the fiberglass at the tub in there. And then
Which one is that? The pool bath?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the window is the only exhaust in that bath too.
Perfect.
This fan right here won't turn on. Everything else
The
turns on.
fan won't turn on, but
The lights are good, but the fan won't.
Huh.
I tried all the different light switches.
That's interesting.
We got a light that doesn't work out on the back patio.
Okay.
And then I know this is a minor thing, but this is a brand new floor.
Yeah, and it's coming up in many
Yeah,
locations.
it's not stuck well, and also when they laid it down, they put it over a rock.
Yeah.
So there's a bump right there.
Uh-huh.
So when they came through and cleaned the floor, they took the finish right off of it.
Perfect.
So I think any brand new floor.
No, I'll show you.
Oh,
Pull it up with your fingers.
as I walk around, I can feel it slop in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm calling red light on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you. I pointed that out to him actually before we even got under contract on it. But.
Here's the kitchen view. Sink is good. But underneath the sink, we've got some old water damage that looks pretty nasty. We're missing the clamp with the wire.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it here when I pop up the floor. It looks worse. So
Yeah.
we want that all cleaned out.
Yeah.
Cooktop is good. New hood vent, vents externally. Oven is good. They're old, but they're working. That's a space for the fridge. There's a water valve down there that I didn't test. Dishwasher works. I ran that through a cycle. And then the countertops are chipped, and this guy right here is loose.
Yeah.
A little work on the countertops. That's the water that's sticking against the back. I don't think there's a whole lot you can do about that because it's concrete.
Re-pour.
Yeah. And then out front, we got a little bit that's sitting up against the front.
Re-pour or a French drain or something crazy.
Yeah. There is one outlet with GFCI protection right over here, but this one and that one are not. I would just recommend adding those guys, bring it up to standard.
Well, that one's 6 feet from the water, though, right?
Current standard is all outlets.
All outlets in the kitchen. Okay.
And then
Fair
out
enough.
back, we've got a.
Except for the refrigerator.
Yeah, we don't want it on the refrigerator.
Yeah. That's supposed to have a dedicated line, right?
Right, it should. Yeah. Also, all of the individual appliances should have a dedicated line. We're missing the weatherproof outlet in that guy out on the back patio. And they've added this strip across there that is not an exterior fixture.
Super.
And it has power to it.
Fantastic.
And we're back to front.
All right. So that's about where we're at then, huh? Yeah. So it's got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. It's open door. They hire people to come in and do certain things. That just have them come back and finish the things they did.
Yeah. All righty. Let's see here.
Let me check this shower. These are older homes like this. I always take the drains and the shower cans and fill the shower cans up with water, and then look to see if they're going to seep through the walls. You'd be surprised how many of them like.
Oh, I think this sink is that's holding water.
Yeah.
Did you get that on there?
Yeah. I tried to get that to pop up, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I used a knife, a screwdriver.
Okay, but that's on the report.
Yeah. And that's the drain that needs to be totally redone.
Oh, you put tape over it, huh? Yeah, this is old as shit. And, I haven't seen these leak that much, oddly.
It's the new ones
The leak. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they hire people who come and work on these and they're not put in the shower.
Oh, I had a licensed tile guy do a shower, and it leaked like crazy, and it was a bathtub tile type shower. He was licensed, and it just was shit. And fortunately, the owner was a construction defect attorney, and so he shit himself. He wrote him a letter and just came and gave him the money back. Just ate the whole thing.
This is the family internet. I just did a home inspection and I caught the shower pan that leaked. And so they did a repair on it. Totally redid the shower. I was there yesterday. I filled it with water and it leaked again.
Didn't do a very good job wearing these things, huh?
I can get the light on.